All right, we're trying to get some holes here. We got City Park hole 3 par 5. I just played this hole actually and posted a video on it. I tried a max overpower hook shot with a katana. This time I'm going to try the max overpower hook shot with a, see what way the wind's blowing. Okay, the wind's blowing. Let's try this with a Titan. Getting all of that on there. So I'm going to come that transitional line there. I'm going to put my clear ring on it. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8-4 right there. See if we can throw that sucker out there and see how far we can get with a Titan. If we can catch the fairway right there. I moved it in a little because I'm trying to get as close to that edge as possible. So I had kind of at rest, if you look at the rough cuts out there, there's the first cut of rough, which is this cut. Then there's the second cut. Then there's the third cut. And I had my clear ring kind of up against the edge of the third rough there, and all of my white ring kind of in the fourth rough. And that's a little too far out. I'm trying to get as close to this edge down here as I possibly can on the end to make it so that I come out more in this area instead of out here on that second, on the, once it goes forward with that hook. So when you get into this type of area in this game, the key is don't get greedy. With an 8-8 headwind, there's no way we're going to be able to bridge this gap. So we're just going to lay it up out there. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hitting it about 3 rings great to the right. The real key on shots like that is don't pressure the shot and try and get, you're in a really bad area, especially here with all of the movement on the course. And so it's really easy to end up in big, big trouble. So it's very easy to go from the rough to the rough, from the sand to the sand, and end up in a spot. And while my opponent's closer than me in the rough right there, it would be better to be back. It's always better to play from the fairway, especially when you're trying to get up close like that to really give yourself a shot. So we're right at max club. Right, 2 rings, 100% accurate club, 1 per ring. I'm a little closer to that up there than I really like to be, but I don't think it's going to carry farther than the ball guide showing. That great to the right did not help. You see where it landed there. I had plenty of room. Just trying to run it up there, but I'm a bigger fan on this hole of going straight at the cup and trying not to engage that hill. If you engage that hill, let's see if my opponent engages the hill. Most people are going to run it up and engage the hill and then let it fall back down towards the cup. And you have no idea, because you can't see the ball guide all the way to the cup. You have no idea whether you're actually, I'd rather go low and try and go straight at it, because it'll engage that hill and then roll back down towards the cup. I've made shots here using that hill, but I've made more going straight at it, because you can see where you're actually hitting. So you have a much better shot if you hit perfect of it actually going in, because you saw the final trajectory. Whereas when you're engaging the hill, even if you hit perfect, you don't know, because you don't know where it's going to go. It's It's a roll of the dice. And on those types of shots, you're always close. So it gives you that false sense of hope, like, yeah, that's the shot to do, because look how close we got, man, and we're just right there. All right, that was City Park, hole 3, par 5. Got a bonus shootout here. Got some bonus content. This is not one of the holes that's in the tournament. And like so many par 3s, there's just a ton of ways to play this. But I'm a big fan on these of being like right where my opponent's out. You're in front of all the sand. You're in front of all the rough. Only risk you have here is that you overshoot it and you end up catching on the back. I'm not sure what you'd have to do to end up in the sand or the rough in front. So it's you have a much higher percentage of actually ending up on the green and in a shootout getting a birdie. And where my opponent's out there rolling down that hill, that's, even though you're really close, that's a difficult putt because you're going to have to go up the hill and side hill in order to get it back around. A 3-0. It's about a ring and a half. Let's hit it perfect and get a hole in one here. Hitting it perfect. See if we put ourselves in the right spot. Little to the right. The risk when you put that much backspin is that if you catch it short here, it'll suck down this hill and it's starting to go downhill right here, and you'll end up way down on that green. So you want to start off behind the cup and try and bring it back to it. All right. That was City Park hole number 4, par 3. That was the bonus action. Thanks for watching.